Well, this is going to be a fun video to make. I've noticed a huge uptick of people commenting on my videos, especially within the past few weeks now, of just a lot of people saying that everything going on with Pokemon right now is all FOMO, hype, market manipulation. I mean, these words get thrown around left and right. And I'm just here to tell you right now, if you're one of those people that does not like this market, that doesn't want to, I guess, see what's going on and adapt, and you're just saying this all FOMO, hype, and manipulation, you can keep saying that, and I'm here to tell you it's going to get worse, and I mean a lot worse. This is just the start. Trust me that Surging Sparks is just the start of all this hype. These new sets that are coming up here, it's going to get a lot worse, and if you don't want to adapt to this market, because I understand this market is pretty hectic. I mean, I like the market how it was just, 6 months ago, and now everything has changed, but if you want to be part of this whole investing world, you can complain all you want, say that everything's manipulation, FOMO, and hype, and you can step aside. There's nothing wrong with getting out of this hobby because of what's going on. I understand. But for those out there that are okay with adapting and see what's going on, you can use this market to your advantage, and in these sort of markets, you can do very good. But for those people out there that is just going to keep saying this all FOMO and hype, you're going to miss out on everything, and that's perfectly fine. And I'm here to talk about today Prismatic Evolutions. This is going to be a specially set. This is the EV set, and I'm here to tell you this is going to cause even more FOMO and hype, in addition to Surging Sparks. It's just going to happen. I mean, there's nothing to, I guess, say that it's not going to happen. Like, I don't know how anyone can argue that this is not going to cause more FOMO and hype. It's going to get worse, trust me. And just everyone out there saying that Surging Sparks is FOMO and hype, you're going to be saying that for the rest of Scarlet and Violet. It's just going to be how it is. But getting on to, talking about actually the set today, Prismatic Evolutions, I want to just show you guys the cards that have been released so far, which hasn't really been anything, and just show you this is probably going to be a very good set. And I'm saying that even before really much of the cards have even been released yet, but just based on the artworks we've been seeing with Scarlet and Violet, all the artworks have been getting so much better. Surging Sparks, there's a lot of nice artworks in that set, and if that's any indication on what artworks are going to be in Prismatic Evolutions, and this is an Eevee set, oh my gosh, I don't know what's going to happen. Like, seriously, I know I'm just causing more FOMO and hype. I'm adding to it, I admit to it, but there's really, like, I can't downplay this stuff. Like, there's a lot of people out there trying to downplay, saying all these stuff are going to get reprinted. There's tons of people all commenting, all this is going to get reprinted to ground and everything. It's just a lot of stuff going on right now in the market where it's really hard to try to downplay, because a lot of people I feel like are downplaying what's going on like a lot more than they really should be, and there's a lot of people hyping up things than they really should be. I'm trying to be neutral, but at the same time I kind of can't, because when we're in this market that literally the data is proving what's going on right now and that we're in a bull market, it's really hard to sit back and lie to you guys and say that, oh, we're not in a bull market, this stuff is not going to do well, everyone is just overhyped. It's really hard to say that. And I try to be honest with you guys, and I try to get that across in every single one of my videos, but still there's people that comment and hate me, but it is what it is. But I'm telling you, I know I'm causing a lot of foam and hype making these videos, but seriously, these sets coming out in the future, they just look really good, and I just want to talk about them. So Prismatic Evolutions is going to come out early next year, January 17th of 2025. So we still got a few months. We still have Surging Sparks that we should be looking at, but I want to talk about Prismatic Evolutions because everyone has just been talking about this because, just some, cards have been released now, and the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer Box you can now pre-order, which I'm going to get to. But yeah, there's Prismatic Evolutions. Just want to show you guys that. So the cards that so far have been released, and actually I want to go back to this page. So you can see here, this is one thing I wanted to touch on because I heard some people talking about it online. It says there's supposed to be 32 special illustration rare Pokemon EX and supporter cards. That's a lot of SIRs. That's a lot. So a lot of people are thinking this is like a typo or something. But yeah, that's a lot. So I don't really know if this is real or not. I just want to point it out there. I heard some people talking about this number that it might be actually wrong. But going on to the cards that have actually been released yet, nothing special. So far, like I said, I think this set is going to be very good because it just revolves around evolutions, but there hasn't been any SIRs, released for evolutions or anything like that. So I can't tell you that this is going to, skyrocket to the moon, which honestly I think this set is going to do very well regardless, because I'm pretty sure there's going to be evolution SIRs. I think that an evolution set without that, would be obviously dumb. So I'm pretty sure there's going to be SIRs of evolutions, but we haven't seen any of them yet. So it's hard to kind of, I guess, try to hype up this set even more than I am already doing. But yeah, it's just normal EXs that have been shown. There's a Leafeon, there's the Flareon, there's Vaporeon, there's Jolteon. It's just normal EXs, Sylveon, Espeon. Really nothing too crazy that's been released yet. Just normal EX cards. But yeah, when the SIRs come out for these evolutions, I mean, I don't know how much they could really mess it up, but when they release the SIR versions of these Pokemon, I think it's going to get worse than it already is. A lot of people are already hyped around Prismatic evolutions, and when those cards come out, it's going to get worse. And I just want to show you guys this. So I'm recording this a day before posting this, just by the way, so by the time you see this video, hopefully you can still pre-order some. But they did, I think decrease the amount you can purchase. Right now you can see the purchase limit is 2. I'm pretty sure they had it up for purchase limit of 4, but I think they did decrease it. Personally, if you're going to ask me and you're wondering, did I pre-order any? I did, but sadly I pre-ordered a few hours too late because I was only able to pre-order 2. And I don't think I'm going to be able to really pre-order any more. Let me know down in the comments below if you're able to purchase more than what the purchase limit is. Like, am I just capped at 2, or can I buy more another day? Let me know, because I don't really know. But yeah, you can only pre-order 2, which kind of sucks, because obviously a case worth is 4, and that's what you were able to do in the beginning. But now they've decreased it to 2, which obviously kind of sucks. But you can only get 2 now. So honestly, I'm not trying to cause FOMO. I'm not trying to tell you what to do with your money. But personally, I mean, I did it myself. I pre-ordered right now. I got my order in, so I have my order filled, or my order just there waiting to be filled when the set gets released. Because, I mean, 151, if you guys were there when 151 Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes were available, they sold out very quickly. Now, I think they had like 2 or 3 waves being on the Pokemon Center website, but if you guys know, 151 Elite Trainer boxes, the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes, when the set was released, I'm almost 100% sure, if I'm remembering correctly, that they did not restock. And everyone thought it was coming, but it never came. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. And honestly, with how much hype there is, if you can pre-order right now, that'd be very good. And they don't really charge your card. You can see here, they sometimes will charge like a $5 thing, but you won't actually get charged until the date. So if I was you, and they can maybe change this, and you might want to wait around to see if they change the purchase limit to 4. You could risk it, but them changing it right now, literally the day that they release this on the website, is not a good look. It means that they know, and they probably see the amount of orders coming in. And I'm thinking that, if you want to wait around and risk it to see if you can get a purchase limit of 4 and wait for that to change, that's pretty risky. I'd honestly just get your order in now, because I wouldn't be surprised if this sells out on pre-order. Like, I don't know how much stock they have of these. I don't know how much they printed, obviously. But just we're seeing so much hype, and the fact that they changed the purchase limit, I would just get your orders in. I wouldn't try to wait around and sit around, because everything right now is just crazy. So I did get my order in. I did only buy 2 of them, because that's the amount I was able to get. But yeah, now is the time where you really have to pre-order early. That's all I'm going to tell you. And you can see that with Surging Sparks. I'm not trying to cause too much FOMO hype here, but I'm letting you know I did it. Like, I pre-ordered, and I'm telling you, you saw with Surging Sparks what happened. You don't think this is going to happen with Prismatic Evolutions, with Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes? I don't know if I mentioned it yet, but this is a specialty set. This is not like Surging Sparks where there's booster boxes. This is not a main set. This is a specialty set. Look at 151 Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes. I'm not saying that's going to happen with this set. It could happen, but this is basically the top product, unless there's a UPC maybe. These are basically the top product, because this is basically the booster box of specialty sets. I mean, Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes, that's the top product. So if you're able to get them right now, I really would. I'm just telling you. And I know everyone hates this comparison. I'm going to do it like everyone else is talking about. I hate to do it, really. But everyone is comparing this set to Evolving Skies. And the reason why everyone is comparing this set to Evolving Skies is because it's evolutions. I mean, Evolving Skies is basically just an EV set. If you look at it, Umbreon, obviously the Rayquaza, but Leafeon, Glaceon, Sylveon, Umbreon, there's just a bunch of evolutions. So everyone is comparing this set to Evolving Skies. Everyone's saying this is Evolving Skies 2.0. Now, what are my thoughts about that? Honestly, at this point, it's hard to say, obviously, because we haven't seen the SIR versions of these evolutions. So to say that right now is kind of extreme, but I get where people are coming from because the artworks that we've been seeing with these sets have been insane. And since this is just a straight up Eevee set too, I can see the comparison. But another difference that I think some people aren't thinking about is that this is a specialty set. This is not a main set. So the prices you're seeing of Evolving Skies booster boxes, you kind of can't really compare to a specialty set because it's not really the same. Booster boxes tend to be, more expensive and have that premium over just Elite Trainer boxes and even Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes. So it's a little bit different, but that's not to say that obviously this won't do well, but to compare it to Evolving Skies is kind of hard to do because they are different because one is a main set, one is specialty, but they are both Eevee sets. And we have seen Evolving Skies, obviously the booster boxes now are like $850. Eevee sets, if you look at Evolving Skies, they do pretty good. So this is going to be very interesting to see how it plays out. And when these cards get released, I can't imagine what's going to happen with the market even more. So honestly, if I was you, before those cards get released, I would pre-order these I almost said booster boxes, these Elite Trainer boxes right now, because when those artworks get released, and even before then, these honestly might go out of stock. But when they get released, and let's say they're very good artworks, it's gonna probably be impossible to get these. I'm guessing the websites are gonna crash and everything. I know people were saying they were having problems already pre-ordering these. I was luckily able to do mine fine. But yeah, this is the peak of hype in Pokemon. And if you don't want to enter this whole market, because I've been hyping up Surging Sparks and Prismatic Evolutions now I'm doing, if you don't like this whole market, you don't have to join in. I understand it's scary for some of you guys out there. You don't want to, accept, I guess, the fact that what's going on. I understand. You don't have to invest. You don't have to do any of this. You can just, collect or whatever and not buy these products. But for you guys out there that want to adapt and understand what's going on right now, this is a very good time. And sets like these, like Prismatic Evolutions, yes, this is a specialty set. If you can get these Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes right now and pre-order them, yes, I know there's only 2. I'm telling you, I did it myself, and I'm not one of those people that usually pre-order things like way ahead of time. You guys know me. I didn't pre-order Surging Sparks at $600 like everyone hated me for. I'm telling you right now, if you haven't gotten them in yet and you're watching this video right now, hopefully they're still in stock. I would just do it. Like, I know it's not but just to get some, I really would. And yeah, so that's all I wanted to say today is that the FOMO's going to get worse. It's going to. And this being an Eevee set, and this is going to come out after the holidays, I don't even, I hate to be, I don't like causing FOMO and stuff, but this Pokemon market we're in right now is so insane. I really never thought this would have ever happened ever again after Sword and Shield. Everyone in the beginning of Scarlet and Violet, man, it's crazy, because in the beginning of Scarlet and Violet, even me, I really thought this was kind of the turning point of Pokemon where maybe it would have a fall off for a little bit. But it's crazy to see where we've come from the beginning of Scarlet and Violet to now where we're in another bull market. And honestly, it's kind of fun, but it's also kind of scary. And there's going to be a lot of people that watch my videos from now on, especially because of Surging Sparks and everything. There's going to be new people investing or watching these investing videos that are going to, on every single video, going to say this is all FOMO hype, this guy's pumping and everything up. It's going to happen, and I accept that. I see all the comments, trust me. I read them, and I see the people that are watching these videos. I know they're new, and they're commenting all these things. I know the people that have been around this channel because I've been doing this for over a year now. If you can go back to my oldest video, I've been doing this for a while now. I've changed a lot since the beginning, and I've learned a lot. And even before then, I've been investing now for around 3 years. I didn't just start doing this into this bull market. If you're a new viewer and you're watching all the way here, I didn't just start doing this. I've been doing this for a while. So I kind of have seen the bull markets of, 2021. I've seen kind of the downfall and kind of the slopes of 2022, 2023. And now we're in the end of 2024 and I'm seeing it over again. So I've seen kind of these markets, and you can do very well in these markets, but a lot of people are scared. So if you're new and you just start investing, like I said, I understand you're scared, and you should be. But at the same time, you really got to look at what's going on and use it to your advantage, because that's what I'm kind of doing now. I'm, buying a lot more than I usually would be, but I'm doing that because the risk to reward right now, I feel like is worth it. And yeah, it's just going to be very exciting to see where we go with this bull market. And by the end of the year, I don't even know where all these prices are going to go with Surging Sparks and all the hype with Prismatic Evolutions when new things get, released, leaked, or, it's gonna be crazy. So that's all I want to say today. I know recently I've been rambling a lot of my videos, but man, there's just so much hype and so much things I want to talk about that, hopefully you guys enjoy me rambling and like hearing just me talk about a bunch of random stuff. I know some of you guys don't like it, but I don't know, there's just so much going on right now. It's honestly pretty, interesting, to be in this space of investing in this type of market right now. It's pretty cool. So yeah, that's all I want to say today. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you on the next one.